Yo, welcome back to my channel. This is week 2. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe or at least leave a like. Today, guys, we're going to be talking about 4 things you should expect in your first year of trading. And at the end of this video, just so you guys know that I'm a skateboarder, I'm going to show a clip of myself doing a hard flip, late flip, so stay tuned for that. So anyways, guys, let's get into it. The first thing you can expect in your first year of trading is that you're going to have to fund your broker account. This means taking a fraction of your savings, not your entire savings. When I was like 18 years old and I started trading, I took my entire bank account of like $5,000 and I just put it into one stock. And you can probably just guess what happened. I lost it all. I lost it all so quick. And fortunately, I was young enough it didn't matter because I didn't have any bills or anything. But as you get older, you're not going to be able to take that kind of loss. So expect losses. And don't dump your entire savings into there. Instead, what you want to do is add slowly as you start to learn and you gain winning experience and you keep going. And definitely don't quit your job right away because you're going to want to fund your account more and more each week as you do progress. So the first thing to remember and expect in your first year of trading is that you're going to need to fund your account. So do it appropriately. You could try paper trading at first, but most of us know that that's not going to happen because everybody's just too excited and they want to get in on the action. So start slow, use a small amount of money at first, and that should get you through to keep you in for the long run. The second thing is expect to lose. Starting off, I would lose consistently, but what I needed to do was dust myself off, stand back up, and reevaluate. Remember, you're working with money here, so losing money can be very frustrating and your head can get extremely clouded. What you need to do is clear your head and start thinking again. For instance, my biggest problem when I started is I didn't have a good game plan. I would just jump around and just keep trying different strategies over and over again, and I would never stay consistent with one, so I wasn't able to progress and learn from my mistakes. I would just jump around and then my head would get cloudy because, oh man, I'm losing so much money, and it was just a big headache at that point. But if you can just expect to lose and keep your head clear, then you'll have a way better time with it and you'll start to win easier. Number 3 is expect a learning challenge. There's so much crap out there and so many people trying to pull you in all different directions. For instance, you've probably seen it. It's like, click here, I have the next big stock pick, or click here, I've got the best pattern. You got to sift through all the bullshit and really find what works for you. So what I used to do is I would just put my headphones in and go to work, and I would just listen to stock stuff all day, like audiobooks and YouTube videos. One really good one that I found was a book by Alexander Elder. It was written in the 1970s or 1980s, and it was called Trading for a Living, and it talked about psychology and market structures and things like that. And it was a really good quality, wholesome book. And it had all the fundamentals of the market without all the crap, it's all click here, click here. It was just really good. You should definitely check that one out if you can. Another thing is surround yourself with like-minded people, people that you can talk about the stock market with, bounce ideas and concepts off of, and learn together. Find somebody who's interested in it. There's also going to be a lot of your friends and even family that are going to kind of hate on you and be like, oh, it's that's not going to work, it's never going to work, blah blah blah. Kind of goes along with what I said before. Pick yourself up, dust yourself off, don't listen to those people, and keep trying, stay focused. Set yourself up for success by learning as much as you can. The final thing to expect is getting lost in the market. Stock prices move very quickly and it can be very easy to get overwhelmed and confused. So what you want to do is have a game plan, have procedures in place, and set goals for yourself. The other thing I would recommend, and it sounds corny, but take notes. It's important. You don't want to keep making the same mistakes over and over again. And there's, like I said in the last thing, you're going to be learning so much. It's information overload. So if you don't write stuff down, you're just going to keep making the same mistakes because you're never going to remember what you did wrong the last time, because this takes consistency. It's going to take multiple trades to get good. So to expect to remember everything is next to impossible. So just be prepared to get lost in the market. All right, so without further ado, so you guys know that I'm a skater, I'm going to show you my hard flip, late flip clip. That was me over 10 years ago. I wish I could still do that trick. If you liked it, hit like down in the bottom and also give me a subscribe. Keep skating and keep trading. We'll talk soon.